Hi everyone, so let's talk about what's new at the fabulous brand that is Aspinal of London. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and celebrating others. So, this video was recommended by the fabulous Sharon, who has been a subscriber of mine for a very long time. Always leaves really lovely comments and really thoughtful comments and long comments. I love reading them and I love responding to them. So thank you so much, Sharon, for asking for this video. I really appreciate you. It's the people that make YouTube such an incredible place. So I really appreciate it. But quickly, before I get into what's new at Aspinal, let's talk about bag of the day. And bag of the day is my new to me Celine top handle. This is kind of a doctor bag style, I think is what this would be. I did end up cutting this, as I said, and you can see it is meant to cinch. So it's just a huge bag. It's fabulous. I really like it. Not my usual style, but I think it's great to go for things that aren't your usual style. I'm going to, I think, get maybe a bag charm sort of chain to go here, maybe a dangly bag charm. Yeah, a couple of things just to add a little bit of something to it, but nothing branded, because I think otherwise I'd want to get Celine ones, and Celine ones are really expensive. So, but yes, I'm looking forward to using this more. It's fabulous. I really like it. What do you think? Let me know. Anywho, let's talk about Aspinal of London. And I love this brand because I just think that you get luxury quality at a contemporary price. And it is more than other contemporary brands because they make a huge amount in leather and the craftsmanship is fantastic. I have a few Aspinal pieces myself. I have my most recent, which is my London Tote, but I have a number of SLGs from there, including a couple of travel wallets, and they are fabulous. So definitely a brand that I would recommend. What I particularly love is that they do a lot in mock croc. They also do a lot in very bright colours, very saturated colours. They're just a lovely item. They are also very subtle. The branding isn't all that significant on an Aspinal piece. So if you want something that's really beautiful, that's a little bit more subtle, I would say Aspinal's good for that. And I would say that it reminds me a little bit of Saint Laurent in that aspect, where the branding's always quite subtle. So definitely something to think about. But let's talk about what's new and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. So I've got my trusty phone here. No, I do not want to chat with the in-store team. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, new arrivals. We have the mini Madison in smooth sand, smooth black, smooth ivory, and smooth tan. These are cute. I really like that smooth sand, actually. That's lovely. This looks to be slightly more of a kind of north-south bag. It's very square. I like the smooth leather, that kind of box leather. What are you using this for? That's what I'm thinking here. Is it a day bag? Yeah, maybe a smaller day bag because you've got that kind of crossbody strap, but then you could take that off and have it as a smaller evening bag. It's got a flap that goes over the top opposed to a zip closure. That's quite common for Aspinal. They don't tend to have zips on the tops of their bags. Very kind of Lady Dior style sort of flap. It's nice, it's cute. It's striking me as kind of a mix between the Lady Dior and the Louboutin Paloma, almost at a fraction of the price for that smooth leather, but nice colours. You could wear that crossbody, day bag, small day bag, converse. That's a nice little piece. Then you have this Ella bag, which also appears to be in the smoother leathers, and this also brings in the colour Marmalade, which is a kind of nice orange shade. Just a simple crossbody, almost camera bag style with quite a big flap. It's kind of camera bag satchel-esque, actually. It's nice. A slightly chunkier strap, which I think will be a little bit more comfortable than the one that we've just seen. You'll be able to fit a decent amount in this. Like the fact that it's got that contrast lining as well, kind of a magnetic closure for that flap, which again is quite common for Aspinal. It's nice. It's a nice item. How much is it? £3.95. Good price point, I think. That feels reasonable, feels fair. So ivory, black, tan. Okay, fair enough. Then you've got this Coco, which is again a kind of satchel style. I don't love this. It reminds me a little bit of the kind of Longchamp Les Foulons kind of satchel style bags. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, and I'm not too sure why, because there's nothing to dislike about it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I think I prefer the previous satchel kind of camera bag crossbody style than this. This is just a little bit boxy. It looks a bit more like a carton, but you know, has all of the similar features. But you can get a chain for it, which I can't tell. Is that to make it a top handle? Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I don't love this, I'll be honest. Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay, so you can make it a top handle. Okay, I really don't like it as a top handle, I will be honest. Yeah, no, that looks like a carton with a chain on it. That's a no from me. But the price point still feels okay. Phone pouch, luxury tech accessories, even kind of for the contemporaries. Do you carry your phone around your neck? I don't. Maybe people do from a security perspective. The likelihood is my phone is in my bag, zipped away, or it's in my hand. It's rare that it will be around my neck. Yeah, I don't get the point of this, if I'm honest. I mean, it's fine. Why haven't they got the sand? The sand is the colour that I think is really nice in this. This tan's nice, the black's nice. They're all nice colours, but where's the sand gone? That was in the Madison tote, but it's not here. Where is it? Okay, maybe that's not one for the season. Maybe orange, ivory, black and tan is this season from them. Nice kind of neutrals with that pop of orange with the marmalade. Pouches. They're really starting to build their ranges, which I've noticed with Aspinal. So the London range is now a range that you can buy the wallets and you can buy the smaller bags and then the larger bags, and they're clearly trying to do that with the other bags as well, which I think is great. Why not? Just pull it all through, create cohesion, and actually from a brand perspective, from a purchasing perspective, it's much easier to upsell an item that is within the existing range than trying to sell a wallet that doesn't have cohesion with the bag. Whereas if you're able to say to somebody, oh, did you know that handbag comes with this accessory and it comes with this wallet and you can also buy this card holder, a customer's much more likely to loop them all in than they would be if they all came from separate ranges and there was a lack of cohesion. But they're nice pouches, kind of like cosmetics pouches. Okay, the mini bag. Oh, sand is back. Okay, this is lovely. This is a really nice crossbody camera bag. I really love that chain. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. This is slightly more formal than, for example, the A camera bag that you can buy from Aspinal. It's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit more delicate, slightly more towards that mini bag. This is really pretty, actually. Really, really pretty. And they brought it back in sand. But again, they've now not got it in tan. Why can't they just have all five? Because I think there's a market for all five. So, you know, they've got sand, marmalade, ivory, black, but the tan's gone. But I think tan would work really well in this. I like that the marmalade comes with silver hardware. Okay. So it's a nice item. It's a nice one. And actually the price point I think is pretty reasonable, that £2.95. Not bad at all. The Henley Tote. This is quite similar to the Chloe Woody. So if you're interested in a Chloe Woody but aren't interested in that price point, then you could definitely look at the Henley Tote. And I like that they've brought this out in a jacquard, and then you've got this tan leather trim around it. And like I was saying earlier about ranges, they have done the same here, where they've got a pouch, passport cover, luggage tag. That's very, very nice. I like that. Would I personally buy it in that particular print? No. But do I like the range? Yes. I personally don't have a use for a tote like that. But it's a nice item. That, I think they have really geared that towards travel. So good for them. They've got their niche and they're working through that niche. So I think that's a very successful set of 4 products. The beautiful London Tote. I've got the large London Tote. This is the midi. That azure is stunning. That is a beautiful, beautiful shade of blue. How gorgeous is that with the silver hardware? I'm a little bit sad that my London Tote didn't come with that A and that B. A and then the B, bzz, B, not letter B. Mine came with what you can see on this Marmalade here, which is still lovely hardware, but maybe I need to buy the A and the B. I think they're probably separate accessories. But this comes with a crossbody strap, which the larger size doesn't. So if you are looking for a slightly more versatile bag, I would say this. That azure is the standout color for me. Beautiful. The larger size, this is what I have, and I have mine in Chalk Hill Blue. This is gorgeous. That azure, stunning. Absolutely stunning. What a beautiful shade of blue. The sand, fabulous. Ivory, fabulous. Marmalade, great pop of colour. This is good. This is really, really good. Something for everybody here. What would be my preference? The azure, then probably ivory, then sand. I actually think the sand is nicer than the ivory. However, the ivory would work better for my wardrobe, hence why I said I would pick that one first. But out of all of these, I would buy the azure. Then you've got the A pouches, which they bring out in the same colours as the London Tote. So again, to create that continuity that we were talking about earlier. Large essential A pouches. These are very flat. So I've looked at buying one of these before. If you are looking to use it as something like a cosmetics case, look somewhere else, or a catch-all. I don't think these are great, and the reason being they are so flat and you can't really pack them. They're quite tight. So I would recommend looking at other brands or other items within the Aspinal range if you're looking for an in-bag catch-all. They look very nice, don't get me wrong, but unless you're looking to use it as maybe a clutch bag, I would say don't bother. And even then, a clutch bag would be difficult because it looks very bulbous very quickly. So this wouldn't be a recommend from me, although they are very nice to look at. The camera A bag, I spoke about this earlier. This is the slightly less formal camera bag within the range now that they've got that milli with the beautiful chain. The azure, again, very nice. Sand, ivory, black, pebble, very nice. Like this a lot. Moving on. Scarves. Oh, that English Riviera scarf. Okay, it's sold out, but it's gorgeous. How beautiful is that? And Aspinal is an English brand, which is why they have gone for that particular Riviera. You know, you don't hear about the English Riviera very often, do you? So that's lovely. That beautiful botanical silk scarf. Oh, that with the azure London Tote. What a beautiful look that would be. The Mayfairs are beautiful and they are very delicate in their look. They're quite hardy actually as bags go, but they are very delicate in their look, but they are very, very pretty. I know that Jane from Jane Loves LV has a midi Mayfair, I think, and she really loves it. These are beautiful in the ivory patent and the black patent and mock croc. These are also really great, I believe, Kelly alternatives. If you don't want to spend the money on a Kelly, but you want a similar look, you want a similar versatility and function, I think this is a great option for you. Beautiful. It's a lovely promo photo. It's a beautiful bag in Marmalade Ombre. That is really nice. Really, really nice. And the way that they've styled it with the 2 modules there. Beautiful. That works perfectly. Okay, and you've got some luggage pieces. I talked about the fact that I have 2 travel wallets. I 100% recommend the travel wallets. They are lovely. This beautiful azure, stunning. The sand, oh, gorgeous. You can buy the full set, fabulous. I personally recommend, if you are looking to buy a travel set, just buy it in the travel collection, because that's £175. That hasn't gone up in price in a very long time. Years, actually. I think they've been £175 since I've been buying from Aspinal, which is probably about 4 or 5 years. They haven't gone up in price, and you can buy the passport holder for £65, the luggage tags for £55, so you're at £120, plus you add in the travel wallet for £140, you're at £260, so you're saving £85 by buying it as a set, and it creates that cohesion. So again, I think that's quite a good upsell from them, if I'm honest. I think that's why they've probably done that. Very nice. Large London case. So if you're looking for catch-alls, these London cases are the ones that I would probably say are more successful catch-alls than the flat pouches. They're just a bit roomier. You can fit more in them. I think they're just a little bit more successful. They come in those beautiful colours. Oh, this jewellery case, that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What are the compartments like? That's important with jewellery cases, is the compartments. I love this blue. Okay. How deep is that? I love that it's got that kind of flap that sits over the top. That's beautiful. Okay, I'd have to look at that. As someone who wears, I'm not wearing any right now, but as someone who wears quite chunky jewellery, I quite often find I need a jewellery case to be fairly deep because I wear quite chunky jewellery. So this would be lovely if you wear, if you're just looking to store, I don't know, chains or eternity rings or flat earrings or studs. But even a chunkier set of cufflinks, I can't quite gather the depth of that. But it's very nice. It's beautiful. The blue is lovely. That ivory is lovely with that contrast blue lining. How gorgeous is that? I think this will probably have, okay, black pebble. This black pebble would be probably the sturdier of the lot. Because this is a travel item, you have to determine whether or not you would like the potential for it to get scratched. Something like the ivory and that blue are more likely to get scratched and show wear than these pebbled items. And then you've got this navy pebble as well, which has this kind of soft grey contrast lining. That's nice, I like that. Let's work our way back through. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're on page 1 again. Let's go back. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, and then they've got a medium size and a small size. Okay, those are lovely. The London purse, these are beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Love the simplicity of them. Love the compartmentalization. I love that they come with a back zip pocket, which I think is fantastic. Then they've got all of the organization in them and a couple of compartments. These are really, really nice. You can personalize Aspinal items. I think it's £15 to personalize them. And they come in this really beautiful packaging. They say that they charge for luxury gift presentation, but whenever I've bought SLGs, I've always got this gift presentation without paying for it. So I think that's just their standard packaging, if I'm honest. But I didn't get that package. I didn't get any boxes or anything with my London tote. So I was a little bit disappointed about that. I said I was going to reach out to them and I just never did because I didn't want to seem like that customer. Oh, it keeps taking me back to page 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, card holders. Card holders, £75 for the zipped ones. These are nice because you can put coins, you can put cards. These are great little mini wallets and they're at a really reasonable price point. And because they're a pebbled leather, they will last a little bit longer. They won't show wear in the same way that, for example, a smooth leather might. Then you've got the card holders that are just card holders themselves. That's interesting how they've integrated this red piping into the ivory card holder, but they've not done that on any of the other ivory items. Interesting. I don't know quite why they've done that. Then you've got the blue that doesn't have hardware and the sand, marmalade and ivory that do. Am I about to eat my words? Oh, okay. Is that red? Is that red? Yeah, okay, I'm about to eat my words. That holly bag in the ivory pebble has that red lining. But still, interesting that they haven't done it on any of the other items. I don't know that I fully understand that. Oh, these are cute. Oh, how cute are they? That's strawberry. Oh, that's gorge. And then cherries. I'd probably go for the cherry because I prefer cherries as a fruit. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer strawberries or do you prefer cherries? I am a cherry fan. However, my favourite fruit, watermelon. I absolutely love watermelon. I just think it's fabulous. And I've been really enjoying having it for breakfast and I freeze it. And then it's like having kind of chunks of like watermelon flavoured ice for breakfast. It's really good. I recommend. Okay, the Essential Tote. This is a North-South bag. Very practical, could fit a full-size laptop. One of my really good friends at uni had one of these and she used to use it as her kind of day-to-day bag when we were going on and off campus. It worked really well for her. So I think from what I remember her telling me about it, it was a recommend. And actually it was her who turned me on to the Aspinal brand. They have it in azure, navy, ivory, black pebble. I'm still a bit perplexed as to where they've got the why they haven't just used all 6 colours that we've seen within this particular range here, because we're seeing the azure, the navy, the ivory, the black pebble, but then you've also got marmalade, you've got sand, you've got tan. They also 7 colours, but they seem to be picking and choosing. I think all of the colours would work for all of the bags, so I'm a little bit confused. Anyway, never mind. Then you've got, oh, golf. So for anyone who's a golfer, or these would be lovely gifts actually. Aspinal's great for gifts. A golf ball holder, a scorecard holder. I mean, that's a bit of a flex, isn't it? To have your luxury golf accessories. Oh, that's fabulous. More golf accessories, gym bag, backpack. But how fabulous is that travel bag? Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. That is a way of having a very bold piece without it being heavily branded. That's great. That is really good fun. A kind of travel duffel bag. How does it look? There you go. That is a big old bag. And also, I think it's leather. Details. Dun, dun, dun. Leather. Full grain leather. So there you go. How much would an Epi Keeple be? Where are we now? Oh. We're back on page 1 again. Oh my word. Okay, this is a tad frustrating how when you press back, you end up on the first page again. The kind of mapping of the site feels a little off. Nylon. Nylon's a great material. I get a little perplexed with brands when they do this. Like men's pouch, navy nylon. Why can't it just be navy nylon pouch? I don't know why it needs to be a men's nylon pouch. Like, what makes that not unisex? What makes any of this not unisex? Or anyway, I don't get it. This reported kind of east-west messenger bag, kind of camera bag style. This is more practical than the other camera bags that we spoke about earlier. So the one with the chain, I want to say, is it the Madison? You are wrong, Nick. It is called the Millie. There we are. What that's called. And then the camera A bag. This is a little bit more practical, has a couple more compartments in those pebbled leathers. Travel watch rolls, stud box. Okay, nice. Actually, that stud box is probably maybe what I would use as like a travel jewelry case because it looks to be a little bit deeper. You've got these laptop bags which are beautiful and really quite subtle and elegant. However, I actually feel that it's very similar, I've got mine here, to my Osprey London one, which was a fraction of the price, I can tell you. 13-inch slip, okay. Grey, oh, sand for the journals, blue, and then these beautiful Lotties, they're lovely. I love the Lottie, I think it's a beautiful flat bag. Very, very formal, very elegant flat bag. This purse with chain, that's very pretty as well, in taupe and quilted caviar, navy, large Lottie, again, just so pretty. Isn't that quilting just absolutely stunning? And then these air balloon scarves, they're really fun. They're really, really fun. Beautiful. Really enjoyed looking at that, actually. So that's what's new. Now, what am I thinking? I like it. I think it is nice. I think it works given the season that we're coming into. Do I think they could have possibly pushed the boat out a little bit more? Yes, maybe. I'd probably have liked to see a little bit more in terms of accessories. I might have liked to have seen maybe a few more bag charms or ways of just dressing things up a little bit more. But it's a nice collection. It's cohesive. I like some of the items that they've introduced as well. My firm favourites will absolutely be the pieces that come in azure, because I just think that colour is absolutely stunning. I really liked, I'm calling it the Madison, but I'm not sure if I'm correct here. No, Nick, you are not. The camera bag, the smaller, more intricate camera bag. Would I buy it myself? I wouldn't, but I think it's really pretty. Those London purses are really lovely. And the Lottie is always a win for me. I think it's stunning. Those Lotties didn't feel like anything that I haven't seen before, but they're beautiful. So I'm always happy to see them more than once. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if there was anything that particularly caught your eye. What do you think about Aspinal as a brand in general? And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.